Hey y'all, it's me again, Courtney in Lux Love Life. If you watched my last video, you already knew this one was coming. I'm excited to put this particular video out because I haven't found another one in all of YouTube land, Google land, all the interwebs. It has not yet turned up, so it makes for the best first video for me. Today I'm bringing you two bags that I recently purchased. I've been mulling over both of them for a long time and had a hard time making the decision because I couldn't find any more information about them, at least not side by side. So I just happen to have both of them at once now, and I got to make my own decisions, and hopefully this video can help you make the same if you are considering one or both in the future. The first one I have is the double zip pochette. I have it in the empreinte leather. It is ivory on one side, and I believe this is turtle dove on the other side. I am a big fan of empreinte leather. Of course, I love the classic monogram, but there's just something extra special to me about the leather versions of bags. So I do have quite a few, and lately have been grabbing more of those. I'll show you some in the future. So the double zip pochette is named because it, well, has two zippers. It has two zipped pockets, and actually in between is a cigarette pocket that you can stash things in there. Lately, I have been stashing my card holder and the new accessory of 2020-2021, my face mask. So that is a great spot for both of those things in there. Of course, we got the two zipped pockets. On one side, it is open with this microfiber lining. It's so dreamy. I just need Louie to make me a pillow or a blanket or just something else that I can like lay my face on, because I am obsessed with the feel of that microfiber lining. On the other side, this pocket has a like its own kind of card holder. There's three little slits there for card holder, and then another little pocket there. Bonus is my card holder actually fits in there. I'll grab it here just for demonstration purposes. This is my reverse card holder, and it fits nicely in that side pocket. So if you use lots of cards, you have the three here, and then whatever your card holder can hold. Obviously, you can just X-nay on the card holder and put your cards directly in there, or cash, whatever you need. I think that it's a good size for at least, I would say 10, 15 cards even, plus all the cash you need. So it's sufficient as its own wallet. So I wasn't quite sure if this one was going to be big enough for my everyday. If you've followed me before, you know I'm a teacher, so most of the time on everyday I'm carrying my Neverfull, because it has my books and my folders and my papers that I need to grade that I bring back and forth, but I don't like chilling with that heavy thing in Target or the grocery store on my way home. So I like these little bags that I can just stash in my Neverfull and grab out when I have to run an errand. One thing about this particular bag is the strap is the same as the Felicia chain. So if you have a Felicia pochette, it's the same strap, same clasp, same size links, and all that good stuff. So I happen to have a Felicia too, so I'll probably be selling this strap or the Felicia strap because I don't need to. That way I save a couple hundred. I could probably sell this strap for $2 or $2.50, save myself a couple $100 on the bag itself. It's a win-win for everyone. So double zip pochette, item of interest number one. The other bag that I was considering is the Twice or Twinset crossbody bag, And I purchased this, of course, again in empreinte. I'm pretty sure it only comes in empreinte leather. No, that's not true. It comes in monogram as well. So me, loving the empreinte, I'm in a phase. I purchased it in the Noir. It is a discontinued bag, so you can only purchase this on the pre-love market. Cannot buy it online or at the boutique. So this is one you gotta seek out if you really want it. So I really wanted it, and here it is. It is similar to the double zip pochette, except it only has one zippered pocket, and the other side is button. Has that microfiber lining. Love me some microfiber lining. It's dreamy. And then same, we've got that center pocket, just like in the double zip pochette, but this one is quite a bit bigger. This one also has my favorite part, the magnetic clasp in the center, and it's really strong. It's a strong magnet, and it really holds in your stuff. I feel like it's more secure than the double zip pochette. I could put my face mask there in the center and my card holder. I've just got stuff everywhere. Throw my card holder in there. It snaps shut, and that baby ain't coming out. It's good to go. So I feel like that is a major bonus of this style. It is certainly more secure. Now, the issue I was having with these two bags is I could not find a comparison on size. So, side by side, I've got the Twice and the double zip pochette. As you can see, the double zip pochette is a little bit smaller. It is quite a bit shorter and quite a bit less wide than the Twice or the Twinset. I'll throw up the actual dimensions for those super scientific folks out there of each bag so you can measure up your stuff. The width is almost equal, but I can tell as I see like the edge here how much thicker that is than the double zip pochette. So you've got a little bit more leeway in stuffing stuff in on the Twice or the Twinset compared to this double zip pochette. Now, one deal breaker for me is any SLG or mini clutch bag that I buy must fit my iPhone Plus with the giant battery case that I have on mine. And this absolutely does, with tons of room to spare, fit that phone with a large case and the plus size version. So we're good to go on either one of those bags for the phone. Now, downside of this one is it does not have that magnetic closure, which I really appreciate on the other one. I can still get my mask and my card holder out of the center very easily. There's not a lot of work involved in that, so that makes me happy. I just really prefer that strong magnetic closure on the Twinset. Just makes me feel a little bit more secure. One of the downsides about this Twinset is it does not come with a removable strap. Now, generally I love switching straps and changing up the style of bags by removing straps, but as you can see, that one is sewn in on both sides, so there's literally no removing it unless you physically cut it off, and I don't recommend that part. But hey, it's your bag, live your life. The other thing is I'm not particularly fond that the top is pebbled leather here of the flap, and the bottom is the empreinte. Underneath, it's all empreinte, if you can see. And I think I prefer that. It's kind of similar to the Pochette Matisse in that way, the flat part, except the Pochette Matisse has the monogram on both the upper flap and underneath. Just so you know, I'm not making stuff up. Pochette Matisse top. Got that printed monogram and on the bottom, compared with the Twinset pebbled and monogram. Now that's just my opinion. Obviously you can have your own and maybe you prefer that. But that is one of the negative things for me. I don't feel like it's as noticeable or as, like I love me a subtle moment, but like don't put me too subtle, if you know what I mean. I want you to know that I spent way too much money on this bag. So go ahead and monogram it up for me. So I'm going to include some mod shots at the end of both bags so that you can kind of see how it looks like on my body. I am 5'8", so I'm not a short girl, but I can only keep one of these. They are too similar to me. They serve the same purpose. And frankly, they're just too expensive for my teacher pockets. So I'm only going to stick with one. And I'm happy to report that I am going to stick with the double zip pochette. I think it's large enough for all of my needs. It has its own card holder in it. It also fits the one I own. It fits my iPhone. I can throw my sunglasses in there, my keys, and my mask, and that's about all I need for errand running. Now, also, if you've seen my intro video, you know that during the week, I use a smaller bag, and it's the weekends where I get wild and break out my larger bags. Y'all, I teach middle school. I'm tired during the week. I don't want to be switching out my bags that much. So I just try to keep it simple on weekdays. And this one is simple enough for me. I can also remove the chain strap and it's just a clutch. I think that's cute. Bonus, since I have my Pochette Matisse out and they happen to match. You can see that the double zip pochette actually fits really nicely inside of my Pochette Matisse, right in the center there. So I can use this again as my card holder. I know where my cards are. Easy to flip back and forth from Neverfull to Pochette Matisse, or I can just store makeup or odds and ends. Use it kind of like a catch-all there in the center. It's like its own organizer. So I really like that. The Twinset or the Twice does not fit inside the Pochette Matisse. So yeah, no, that won't work. So I'm thinking it's double zip pochette for me. Now, since I'm not going to keep the Twice Twinset, you'll see that for sale very soon, either on my Poshmark, well, probably Posh, and Mercari. I also sell on Facebook. Breakdown of fees if you are in the pre-loved market and you're looking to buy. Sellers usually have lots of places they sell, Facebook being the cheapest because I sell through PayPal, which only takes a 3% fee, plus I usually cover shipping, which let me tell you y'all, when your seller offers free shipping, no, that ain't cheap. Okay, it usually costs me between $30 and $50 to ship a bag. So that's a high cost depending on the bag because the insurance is so expensive. If I'm selling on Mercari, I'm also covering the shipping costs, but they take 13%. 10% goes to Mercari and 3% of PayPal. So that's already more expensive than purchasing straight from Facebook groups. And then Poshmark is out of control. She takes 20%, but then the shipping is covered for the buyer and the seller. So there are pros and cons to all three ways of purchasing. So check me out if you like, and if you need any help finding bags or finding Facebook groups, I can help you with that too. Just holler at me below. So that is a rundown of those 2 bags, and I'm gonna post up those dimensions and throw up some mod shots here at the end. So hopefully that will help. If you have any more questions, you know what to do, and I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.